almost everybody, including the lawmakers, are saying, wow, ang ganda naman ng PhilHealth. Puro PhilHealth, ah. Parang pinakamaraming hits, pinakamaraming accomplishments, PhilHealth. So I think even our beloved President Marcos acknowledges what we are doing in PhilHealth.
Bakit hindi nararamdaman ng tao at mga pasyente ito? Bakit ang dami pa rin hindi nakikita sa hospital billings? Halimbawa po, 1.4 million yung nakikita nyo po dyan. Tapos ang deduction ng PhilHealth, 15,000. Kung mahirap ka, Diyos ko. Sa public hospital pa ito. Diba? So, siyempre bilang mga author nito, kami po, sponsor, sasabihin ng mga tao, ano ba yung batas na pinasa nyo? Hindi namin nararamdaman. OFW, 5 million yung inuwi. Pagkasakit ng cancer ang isa. May dinadialysis. Merong bypass. Ubus kagad ang inipon.
Heto na mga kadunatis, grabe pala kaliit ng binabawas ng PhilHealth sa hospital bill, kaya ganun na lang ang hinaing ng mga Pilipino, ng mga ordinaryong mamamayan. To tell you honestly, natatakot ng mga Pilipino magpa-hospital dahil sa problema na yan. Minsan yung ordinaryong sakit lamang, mas lumala dahil nga takot tayo, takot yung ordinaryong Pilipino, yung may mga kakarampot na kita na magpa-hospital. Paano naman kasi, maliit na nga ang binabawas ng PhilHealth, napaka-delicate pa ng proseso. Napakahirap. At ramdam namin yan kasi mismo ang tatay ko, naranasan namin. RIP to my loving father. Kaya, ganon. At panoorin ko paano tinuligsa ni J.B. Orcito ang presidente ng PhilHealth na si Emmanuel Ledesma. Of course, appointed by BBM. Let's watch the video.
Kita ninyo, public hospital, total bill 270,894.75. Ang deduction ng PhilHealth nasa 32,964.
What?
Malaki pa nga yan. All 12.17%. Next. These are real, mga bills na nakukuha namin from patients. Ito po, 1,541,000. Deduction ng PhilHealth, 10,700.69%. Next.
0.69? Oh, well, hindi man lang
Ito po.
nagka 1%?
Another billing from a public hospital, 915,826. Ang deduction ng PhilHealth, 170,185. Medyo malaki pa yon, no, sa 18.58%, but still not enough.
Not enough talaga. Grabe.
Next. Ito po. Private hospital, 548,905. PhilHealth deduction is 45,435 or 8.28%. So,
Grabe ang liit.
napakaliit ho ng pinakamalaki na 18%, madalas 8%, 10%, 12%. On the average, per medical bill, ang tanong ko lang po sa ating presidente ng PhilHealth, gaano po talaga ang naibabawas sa medical bill ng isang pasyente dahil sa PhilHealth? Ilang porsyento ba ang nababayaran, nababawasan? Kasi sa National Health Objectives for 2023 to 2020, nakalagay na dapat 66%
Di ba?
ang support value ng PhilHealth.
Okay.
That was in 2019.
66.
But currently, we have received a report regarding the 2020 and 2021 PhilHealth support value for patient care that PhilHealth support value is only 43.58% and 56.80%. So kahit sundin ho sana natin yung 43% o 56%,
Tama.
kahit ba bumaba, ang laki bagay, pero napakasakit, basahin nito mga ganito. Hindi pa kakapiranggot ni hindi nararamdaman eh. 'Di ba? So how can you explain this? Bina natin case rate 2024, bakit naman ngayon lang tayo nag-adjust? Even in we're comfortable in our offices, but a lot of people are struggling to pay their hospital bills, and that's the reality.
Tama.
So sana maintindihan nyo, Mr. Ledesma, hindi po ako, nothing personal against you, but as the principal sponsor and author of this landmark legislation, it frustrates me that by now, entering the 5th year of implementation of the Universal Healthcare Act, sana nararamdaman na ito ng taong bayan. Sana ang tao hindi na pumipila kung saan-saan, PCSO, PAGCOR. Diba, may one-stop shop pa ngayon. May pumupunta sa politiko, yun nga iniiwasan natin eh. Di ba? So,
Ay, grabe.
sige po, pwede ako yung sumagot.
Stop. Ay, alam nyo ba, 2 years ago, I think almost 3 years now, I had a surgery in Thailand. Ilang taon din ako naninirahan doon. Tapos, ayun, may komplikasyon sa gallbladder ko. And I had to stay for 14 days sa loob ng hospital. 14 days ako na and I had surgery. Alam nyo ba? Zero balance ako. Ni isang piso, ni 1 baht, wala akong binayaran. Initially, may binayaran akong medicine na around 5,000 baht. Tapos nung nag-grant na yung insurance ko, binalik yung 5,000 baht ko. Pati yung mga Thai baht na coins, binalik nila lahat. Ganon sila katindi doon. Zero balance. Kung wala akong insurance, nasa 200,000 pesos yung babayaran ko. I walk out na wala ang problema talaga. Ang matindi pa nun, 6 months na akong nakahinto na magbayad. Kasi umalis ako sa isang school at hindi ako nakabayad for 6 months. Pasok pa pala yun sa kanilang grace period. Kaya ganun na lang ang appreciations ko sa Thailand as far as health insurance is concerned. Kunti lang binabayaran ng monthly. Pero ganun yung serbisyo nila. Sana kung meron tayong ganyan sa Pilipinas, mas magiging masaya tayo. Nice. Let's go.
I'd like to think po, nagtatrabaho naman po tayo. Marami po tayong ginagawa and we're being aggressive. Also, just to add to that, in the last SONA that the President, that we had last July, alam mo, it's been, I think, I don't know how many years namin ni-mention ng PhilHealth in a positive note. Again, sorry, this sounds self-serving, Mr. President.
Look the way he
After
speaks.
the last SONA, almost everybody, including the lawmakers, are saying, wow, ang ganda naman ng PhilHealth. Puro PhilHealth, ha? Parang pinakamaraming hits, pinakamaraming accomplishments, PhilHealth. So I think even our beloved President Marcos acknowledges what we are doing in PhilHealth. No?
That's good
So
to hear.
now, again, Mr. President, if I may be allowed, Your Honor. So, yes, I agree po, 2 years is a long time, no? But I think po, with all due respect to your honorable senators, and of course, Honorable Senator JV, Mr. President, parang wag naman sabihin na wala po kaming ginagawa. Kasi, like I said po, within a few months, it's been so long that the case packages have been enhanced. Pagkapasok ko, wala pang 1 quarter, ginalaw na namin.
Ako.
Ang tanong ko lang sa inyo, what do you perceive of PhilHealth? Ano ba tingin nyo sa PhilHealth? Is it a financial company? Is it an insurance company? Is it a private corporation that at the end of the year, we are proud na meron tayong 89 billion na reserve fund. Pagmamalaki natin, ng savings natin, 89 billion.
Tama.
Mr. Ledesma, ako po ay matagal na rin po sa public service. Gaya ng presiding officer, nag-mayor po ako. And as an LGU, nag-mayor din si Senator Tolentino, yung pondo po namin pang ospital or for social services, at the end of the year, dapat inuubos yan. Kasi pag may savings ka, ibig sabihin, you're a failure. Ang
Tama.
daming naghihirap ang bumili ng gamot, nakapila, magbayad ng ospital. Ang laki-laki ng savings mo, hindi mo ginamit. Ganun po kami sa gobyerno. When you have a fund for social services, inuubos po yan dapat.
Tama.
Hindi natin dapat ipagmalaki na meron tayong savings. We are not a private corporation, Mr. President. Dapat ba ipagmalaki? 89 billion reserve namin. Healthy kami financially. Gayong napakahirap. Ang dami naghihirap, nakapila sa mga ospital. Ito, nalulungkot ako, pinuntahan ko isang dati namin leader. Magkano yung kanilang billing? Halos 1 milyon. Ang sinagot lang ng PhilHealth, kakapiranggot.
Ay,
Wala
nako.
pa yatang, magkano nga yun? Parang 90,000, 1 million po yung billing.
Ay, nako.
Mr. Ledesma, ano po ang tingin nyo sa PhilHealth? Is it a private corporation? Is it a financial corporation? Or are you a government agency?
And actually, I echo everything you said, Senator JV, Mr. President. In fact, paulit-ulit ko sinasabi when I joined PhilHealth, sinasabi ko sa Execom, no? Sabi ko, bakit ang laki ng net income natin? Hindi maganda yan. Kung commercial bank tayo, kung bangko tayo, or business, entrepreneur, maganda yon. Pero for a health insurance company like PhilHealth to have such huge net income is actually a negative. So I agree with, Mr. President, I agree wholeheartedly with Senator JV there. Now, Senator JV, Sana I'm asking, no? I'm asking this honorable committee, kasi sinasabi nyo, bakit ganon? May 89.9 billion. I'm the first one among all of us in this room who is not proud that PhilHealth has had a 600 billion cash reserve, no? Now, first of all, pero at the same time, Mr. President, parang mali rin ata to pin the blame fully on me. Why? Kasi again, uulitin ko po, 'di ba? Itong pera na to, it was piling up through the years. Hindi naman this is all accumulated through a long period of time. Hindi naman pagkapasok ko, tsaka lahat, 'di ba? So I think it's wrong to point the finger at me. But anyway,
But Mr. President, just to clarify, sabi mo, wag ikaw ituturo. But sino ituturo namin?
Mr. President,
Ba dapat leadership to?
yes. Yes, Mr. President. Since I joined po, is increase our payments of claims to hospitals, which has been an issue, no? Yung fraudulent claims at saka yung payment ng claims na hindi nababayaran yung mga hospital. Again, kung titignan po natin yung mga numero, ang tataas po ng increases doon. In fact, as of now, as of today, I think we average around 15 to 16 billion a month, no? And all of this, we get commendation letters from both public and private hospitals as we have really moved forward in this area. April, for breast cancer, which used to be a 100,000 peso package, we increased it to 1.4 million, no? That's just an example, and a lot of others, no? And every month, may mga lumalabas kaming bagong enhancement, no?
Kung sinasabi niyong madami ng accomplishment ang PhilHealth, ang tanong ko lang simple, bakit hindi nararamdaman ng tao at mga pasyente ito? Bakit ang dami pa rin hindi nakikita sa hospital billings? Halimbawa po, 1.4 million yung nakikita niyo po dyan. Tapos ang deduction ng PhilHealth, 15,000. Kung mahirap ka, Diyos ko. Sa public hospital pa ito. Di ba? So, siyempre bilang mga author nito kami po, sponsor, sasabihin ng mga tao, ano ba yung batas na pinasa nyo? Hindi namin nararamdaman. OFW, 5 million yung inuwi. Magkasakit ng cancer ang isa. May dinadialysis. Merong bypass. Ubos kaagad ang inipon. So we do not have the time. 2 years, we want to give you the slack. Opo, kaya nga po hindi ako nagsasalita tungkol dito eh. Di ba? We wanted to give you time. But ang hindi po makapaghihintay dito, yung makababayan natin nahihirapan, magbayad, dagihikahos. Hindi alam sa kukuha pambayad ng hospital bills nila.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Senator JV. Mr. President, yes, we understand and we agree. We agree with Senator JV na masyadong...
If I may interject,
Majority Leader.
of Senator JB, may I remind our resource persons, especially since we have suspended the rules, to temper the responses with an iota of humility and perhaps answer correctly the questions being propounded by a member of this chamber, so that we can have a semblance of sincere discussions here, engagement with a member of this chamber, Mr. President. Just a gentle reminder to our resource person here, who was given the chance when we suspended the rules to respond directly to to a member of this chamber, because the usual rule, Mr. President, is that we allow the chairman of the subcommittee to respond. So we're not here in a committee hearing. I've been hearing several times the word committee. We're here in the plenary, Mr. President. Just a reminder to our resource persons.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Majority Leader. I may remind the President of PhilHealth, the resource person, to please answer the question with respect and also to temper his voice, because Senator JV has been very fair in his questioning, and may I remind the resource person to answer the questions directly without any insinuation of disrespect. You may proceed.
My apologies, Mr. President. My apologies to this honorable plenary.
All right. Grabe. Alam nyo ba, nahihirapan talaga ako mag-react nito. When I was compiling the videos kasi nung pinakinggan ko, nang lumo talaga ako kasi dahil nga sa budget na bilyon-bilyon pero hindi nararamdaman ng Pinas. Hindi nararamdaman ng ordinaryong Pilipino. Sa susunod na video, malalaman natin kung sinong nag-instruct na kunin yung 89 billion sa pera ng PhilHealth. Pera ng taong bayan yan, ha? Remember, you contributed PhilHealth. Kinuha doon, ha? Kinuha doon. Kasi nga, may stock sila. Sabi ni JB Ersito, di ba? It's not good kung may matira, kung may savings yung... Kasi nga, hindi nagamit ng taong bayan. O, anong ginawa ng Marcoses? Kinuha, nilagay doon sa fund para hindi malaman yung korupsyon. Grabe, no? Grabe talaga. Kaya mga kapatid, nasa mga kamay natin ang future ng Pilipinas, ang future ng next generation. Vote wisely this coming 2025 talaga. Yung mga in-endorse ni Tatay Digong, boto natin lahat, vote straight yun. Dapat paalisin na natin tong mga tambalos-los na sa gobyerno ngayon. And I know for the fact, hindi na nila gustong bumalik sa pwesto. They will do their best by any means na mananatili sila sa pwesto. I would not be surprised kung si Bongbong mag-declare ng martial law. Kaya taong bayan, tayo ng husga. We have to do something. Thank you and bye-bye.